Aquarius, you have a way of seeing the world that's truly unique. It's as if you're not just living in the present, but also seeing what's to come. At times, you feel like a gentle breeze, ungraspable, yet bringing unexpected changes. The things you search for aren't always easy to find, but they're always somewhere near, right in those quiet moments. We often find ourselves going through stages that aren't easy, having to face the very things we've kept hidden, the emotions we've never named. And maybe, right now, you're standing at a crossroads where nothing seems clear, but the promise of something ahead feels powerful. So, Aquarius, what's really waiting for you? A big surprise, not loud or flashy, but deep enough to change you forever. Let what's coming guide you. Don't rush to let everything slip away, because sometimes all it takes is one moment of pause, and that's all you need to find a new path for yourself. New month, like a fresh breeze, often arrives gently, unnoticed. Do you feel that, Aquarius? The small changes, the fleeting signs, guide you on a journey that you could never predict. Those seemingly quiet moments can open new doors you never imagined. Isn't that true? We often pass through moments that seem invisible, but in reality, they're shaping our lives in ways we can't yet see. Today, do you feel the difference in the air? Something is approaching. Not loud noises, not grand promises. It comes like a wave, quietly, but with great strength. Something important is waiting for you, Aquarius, and it will show up when you least expect it. At times, this will confuse you because it's not something clear or easy to understand right away. But it's in those unclear moments that you'll realize you're ready for a change you never imagined. You may not see it immediately, but trust that small steps are slowly guiding you toward it. Every time you pause, every time you stop, you'll notice a small change, like raindrops gently falling, soaking your soul without you even noticing. But those raindrops are the life source for the trees. They're the foundation for profound changes in your life. And one day, when you look up, you'll realize you've stepped onto a new path, a path you couldn't have predicted. The things that once seemed distant are now waiting for you ahead, in a space where all you need to do is open your heart to receive them. Don't rush, Aquarius. Let things come on their own, and when the time arrives, you'll know you're truly ready to embrace them. Plus, don't worry if things seem unclear right now, because sometimes clarity only appears when we pause and take a moment to look at what's happening around us. This month, a big surprise is waiting for you, and it will come in a way you never expected. Don't be afraid. Don't worry too much about what's unclear, because these surprises will bring you closer to yourself. Your feelings, even if hesitant or unclear, will become your compass, guiding you forward. By embracing the unexpected, you're opening a space to truly explore and live in alignment with who you are. So don't rush to find answers. Allow yourself to stop, to feel, to understand, and to see what's coming. When you let your heart expand, you'll realize that these unexpected things will teach you invaluable lessons about patience, trust, and self-acceptance. The unexpected often comes as a gift to help you understand that life isn't always predictable. But it's this unpredictability that makes your journey all the more meaningful and precious. Suddenly, old memories resurface, like an unexpected wave invading your mind. Images, emotions that were once buried now rise up again. They may confuse you, even hurt you. But don't be afraid, Aquarius. Don't rush to push them away. These memories, though they may leave you feeling drained, are the gifts you need to face. Each memory is like a door opening, inviting you to understand yourself and the journey you've been on. Sometimes you must revisit what's gone by to truly see it. It feels like you're standing in front of a large mirror, reflecting on yourself, a person who has been hurt, who has suffered, but still, he has carried on with strength. The wounds, the scars in your soul, they may still be there, but it's in those moments that you'll realize each wound wasn't meant for you to avoid, but to teach you how to heal them. Honestly, if you don't face your past, you can't move forward. Only when you acknowledge the pain that was once yours will you be able to free yourself from its weight. It's like opening an old book, reading faded words that time has worn down. But those pages, no matter how worn, hold precious lessons that you can't afford to overlook. So don't be afraid when those memories return, because they're a vital part of your growth. What's gone is not something you need to erase. but something you need to understand. For each memory, no matter how painful, is a solid brick that's built the person you are today. And you'll come to realize, when you truly heal your wounds, you won't just become stronger, you'll find peace within yourself. Every step forward is built upon what you've already experienced. That's something you can't deny. These memories won't continue to hurt you forever. Instead, they'll become your motivation, the inspiration that brings you closer to a brighter future. Never forget, wounds can heal, and through this journey, you're becoming stronger with each passing day. Aquarius, have you ever felt like you're standing in the middle of a vast world where everything can change in the blink of an eye? You've always had this thirst for discovery, this constant urge to explore new horizons. But this month, your journey of exploration won't be about seeking distant places. It'll be an inner journey, one that takes you deep within yourself. You'll realize that sometimes not everything you find in the world out there can bring you true peace. There are moments when you'll feel empty, even while surrounded by countless opportunities. You've probably heard that happiness isn't something that can be found easily, right? But perhaps that understanding is still not enough for you to fully grasp it. Happiness, in truth, isn't a destination. It's found in those quiet, simple moments in the present. Have you ever paused just to feel the warmth of a soft breeze, or to enjoy the peacefulness in each breath of life? Perhaps through this journey, you'll realize that it's the small, simple things that are the true sources of joy. And then, like a determined traveler, you'll see yourself change. Slowly, you'll begin to discover the profound value of self-appreciation. You'll understand that the journey of seeking outward can't be complete if you haven't truly looked at and loved yourself first. We may wait for some opportunity to come from the world, from others, but we can never find true fulfillment until we face what's inside us. You'll learn to accept and love yourself, from the smallest flaws to the wonderful qualities you have. And this will be the first step toward a new chapter in your life. This path may not be easy, but it's the journey you must take to find true freedom. You won't search for a faraway place to escape your inner worries anymore. Instead, you'll begin to find peace in the quiet moments of your life. There will surely be times when you feel tired, but you'll understand that this tiredness is part of the process of self-discovery. Each step, no matter how small, brings a valuable lesson. And gradually, you'll see that these small changes in how you perceive yourself are the key to opening bigger doors to a brighter, more beautiful life. This journey isn't about finding an endpoint, but about truly experiencing and living with yourself. Aquarius, you're on the right path, and there's no need to rush. Take it slow, feel the changes each day. Trust that deep within you, there is an endless source of strength, a strength that only you can unlock. And when you truly understand this, you'll realize that everything you've been searching for has always been inside you. Amidst the constant changes, you'll feel a new wave of energy rising within you, like a cool stream flowing through your soul. At times, you'll find yourself standing in a quiet space, where everything around you seems to pause, leaving only you and the emotions stirring within. Positive feelings will come to you gently, like warm rays of sunshine breaking through dark clouds, illuminating the hidden corners of your soul that you once ignored. Perhaps through this journey, you'll realize that right now, you're ready to embrace yourself. You'll no longer blame yourself for past flaws or mistakes. Instead, you'll begin to love yourself more deeply. Because only when you love yourself can you truly open up to the world and those around you. At times, we keep seeking love and acceptance from others, forgetting that we are the first ones who need to love and accept ourselves. As you begin to slow down, you'll have the time to listen to the whispers of your heart, the ones you've ignored for so long. This moment feels like an awakening when you realize that happiness is not something distant, but what's happening right now. The peace you find within will help you rebuild relationships, not just with others, but with yourself. And you'll understand that when your heart is filled with love and peace, you'll be able to share that goodness with those around you. Positive emotions will not only heal you, but will also be the driving force for you to spread love and light to others. You will no longer feel alone or lost, because you have found strength within yourself. All these changes are not coming from the outside, but are the result of a journey of self-discovery, love, and acceptance. And as you embrace these positive emotions, you'll see that you're expanding your heart, opening your soul to receive all the good that life has to offer. So don't rush. Stop, feel these emotions, and let them sink deep into your soul. Let self-love become the energy that nurtures your spirit, because that is the key to opening the doors to true happiness. Aquarius, you've always been someone who values freedom and isn't easily willing to open up to others. You're used to going solo, controlling everything in your own way, and finding comfort in your own world. But sometimes, life presents you with opportunities you can't avoid. This month, you'll notice something very special. Relationships won't just be fleeting encounters anymore, but deep connections, true bonds between you and those who truly understand you, sharing with you genuine values. You might hesitate at first, to open your heart. But when you allow yourself to feel those real emotions, you'll realize that true relationships aren't something you have to search for or force. They naturally come when you're ready to embrace them. Sometimes we focus so much on protecting ourselves that we forget it's the sharing and connecting with others that truly sparks the big changes in our lives. It's like standing in a crowd and still feeling alone. And then someone steps forward, says something simple, and suddenly it feels like the entire world has opened up to you. It's in these moments, often by chance, that you realize you don't have to walk alone. Sometimes all it takes is for one person to truly listen, understand you without judgment, and that's when you find a huge part of life's meaning. With these sincere connections, maybe you'll feel a shift within yourself. You'll understand that every person you meet, even just for a moment, can teach you something precious. These relationships aren't for you to rely on others, but to teach you how to open your heart and love more deeply, live more authentically. And in that connection, you'll also realize something. When you love and understand others, you're also learning to love and understand yourself. The people around you will become your inspiration, companions on your journey of growth. You'll see that they aren't just people passing through your life, but those tied to the significant changes you're about to experience. Every encounter, whether by accident or design, brings a deep value that you'll need to learn to cherish. So, Aquarius, open your heart and welcome new relationships. Believe that sometimes it's these sincere connections that will help you grow stronger, more resilient. Don't fear opening up. Don't fear love, because only when you open up can you receive the best things life has to offer. These relationships will not only change you, but they'll help you see the world with fresh eyes, full of hope and light. Let these connections become the fuel that drives you to become the best version of yourself. Aquarius, as the final stretch of this month tearly approaches, you may begin to feel a subtle yet clear shift within your soul. Maybe you don't fully notice it yet, but something inside you is changing, like a new rhythm in your heartbeat, like a fresh breath moving through your life. The special things you've been waiting for won't arrive loudly, and they won't be easy to predict. But when they do appear, you may quietly realize these are the moments life has been holding just for you. They may not come in the way you imagined, but sometimes it's the imperfect, the unexpected, that carries the most meaningful lessons. These surprises tend to arrive when you least expect them. Maybe in a quiet morning, a chance encounter, or a still moment where everything around you fades and it's just you, with yourself. And in those moments, you won't need to chase anything. You won't need to wait too long. All it asks is that you're open enough to receive. And when you are, it may feel like a gift, one that somehow found its way to you. What might surprise you isn't just that something changed, but how deeply you feel it. These moments have a way of softening you, of helping you appreciate the path you've walked, every step that brought you here. You may look back at the challenges, the choices, the quiet battles no one saw, and begin to sense that each one carried meaning. Each one shaped you gently into who you are becoming. And maybe, just maybe, you'll start to notice that peace doesn't always come from certainty, but from allowing life to unfold in its own way. As the month comes to a close, don't overlook those quiet, special moments, even if they don't seem significant at first. Because often, it's in the simplest spaces where the most lasting impressions are made. The moments that don't ask for attention are sometimes the ones that stay with you the longest. So, Let your heart stay open, Aquarius. Let yourself receive what life is offering in its own quiet language. No need to rush. Let things arrive as they are, because when you begin to fully live each moment, you may start to feel that everything in its own way has been guiding you here. And when this chapter gently closes, you might look back and realize these small, quiet shifts were never small at all.